kind of a curse must be brought upon us, some of us, just because we're different than the other people. Haven, I wish you knew. Enter. Hey, Dad. Haven. Is everything okay? No, Dad. Everything's not good. How's Kopaka? His disease has gotten worse. Is he still in the med bay? Yes, Dad, he's still there. What kind of sickness is this? But, Dad, I got something to ask you. When do you think I'll be able to become a warrior? Son, I've trained you for this. Get your own weapon, suit, and everything. You have everything from me as your father. You have my skill. You have my brains. You have my credibility from which you can only imagine. You have guts, Haven. It's not from where you came from, but it's what you do. No matter how different you are. And soon, you'll have an assignment. Pretty soon. And when will that be? It will soon be assigned to you when it's time. But why do I feel like I'm not worthy? I wish I could have made you proud, but yet here I am, feeling like I have failed you for so long. Where's my money? Pushing me is not going to give you your money. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Because you know, my aim is not off.
Hey, who the heck are you?
Easy, fella.
Hey, you better back away.
Walk out of here. The decision is yours to make. Stranger that I've never met before. Come out, wherever you are. You mean me? I hurt you with elbow if I have to. Now that you can walk out of here cold, I can put you out warm. Let me show you what warm is. What? Person with superpowers? What kind of freak are you? Oh, yeah? Let me see if I can just catch you off guard. Let's see what you're up to. Let's go then. ask you again. Who are you and what are you capable of? What kind of freak are you? Your worst nightmare. No. Where am I?
I think you ought to know what you're doing here.
Where am I?
This is your mind. Now, Doc.
Who are you and why are you like that?
I was born like
What am I doing in my own mind?
there's nothing else that could afford
What do you want from me? Because I ain't got nothing else to give you. I'm sorry, man. I ain't got nothing else for you.
Maybe this guy will refresh your mind.
Hello, Doug. Long time no see.
You took everything from him. Why?
I didn't know it was him. Listen, when I used to be on the street, I didn't know it was him. I didn't know it was him. I was shooting. Why is he here? Who are you? Why am I even in this place?
Would you do that? You have no explanations to kill him. Because obviously we all know who laughs. Because I remember one time you said you'd laugh in my face.
It's just another stupid dream. Ah, finally someone decides to wake up. What are you? What am I doing here? Why am I chained to this bench press? First of all, it's not a what am I. Secondly, I don't trust you. I don't trust you because the reason being is because you're an assassin and I don't think I can trust you. Oh, really? So you don't trust me? It's because Officer Leonard told me all about you. How do you know Officer Leonard? Listen, it doesn't matter, alright? I know Captain Tucker, I know Officer Leonard. Now, listen, I see what you're going through, okay? I see some little crab mite punched this salt as deep as your brain and started projecting whole nightmares like a whole freaking movie. And on top of that, you're one of the fugitives in every single state and country. So you think you got that type of telepathy? Ton of sense. So you know Captain Tucker. You've been to this place before.
Audio preview.
Alright, now that we've gotten to know each other, hi, how you doing? How's your day? How's your life? I don't care how long your nose is. Get me out of these chains, please. Oh, fine. But one false move and your head is coming off. Alright, Mr. Hero.
Audio preview.
Well, I think it's... You looking for these? Huh. Smart hero. You actually learn how to disable a enemy. Now that we got everything all figured out, now, in order for me to help you drop all those charges in every country and state, you have to help me. Have you ever heard of Tech X? Tech X. It's a place where weapon BX-23 was actually made, the prototype, but it failed. But now I heard there's kidnapping people just in order to get the mask on them. But one thing for sure, we have to find one of their scientists and bring them in for questioning. What about we pound some dents out of them just to get the answers? That won't do anything. But what will do is this.
Audio preview.
What is your issue? What are you making that face for? How can you be able to do that thing from your eyelid? I really have to be a talking blueprint to everything to you. Basically, I was born
Audio
with many
preview.
powers. I'm not from this world. I'm just an angel. Now, if we can, let's get back to business. True. Okay, can continue on with your pity story. Now, if we were to be able to get through the places they're here, I'd say we disable the chip by finding its inner core. By doing that, we have to slash out the front of the mask, so that way the person can be able to set himself free. But how are we supposed to do that if we can't get up close and it's too powerful? Do you think you could possibly be up for that challenge? I'm gonna be in the parking garage. That's all this base has is just a parking garage. It'll take a minute. I feel like a disappointment for losing that jacket, Pops.
Long time no see.
Audio preview.
Kid. Wait. You don't want to go without me. What do you want to talk about, Avon? I gotta get on the road.
Forget about the road. Don't be as stupid as your father was.
Audio preview.
Listen, I know you're angry. What about that time at the warehouse? Don't be that stupid.
Who told you about that? Who told you?
Kid, calm down. You don't need to get upset.
Kid, are you?
Audio preview.
Kid. Come on, stay with me. 2323. I need a ambulance at westbound New York. Abandoned warehouse at 839736. Level number 3. You're gonna be okay, kid. You're gonna be okay. Trust me. You're gonna be okay.
Hello, Doug. Long time no see.
Whoa, Mr. Doug? What? Where am I? Is it? Oh, relax! How many times have I fallen out? Okay, listen, while you were sleeping, we took a blood sample of your DNA and we went down to the laboratory and it turns out we got your results back. So it turns out last night we found Hodgkin lymphoma in your brain. So it turns out you have cancer. And you're only gonna have about 3 months to live. Now, we're gonna have to act fast if you still want to live. Which means we're gonna have to go straight into surgery, and that's gonna cost you about $25,000. I don't have time for no surgery. I gotta get out of here. But Mr. Doug, these criticals are very serious, and it will stop the blood flow through your brain. And understand, you have a brother, Daryl, and hey, aren't you the assassin's kid? Listen. How do you know that? I just looked it up on the database. I didn't want to upset you, sir. Whoa! I get it, you're upset, but shooting him will not make you any less better. Very funny, he can give me my gun. This guy told you you have cancer. Trust me, I know what it is like. Doesn't matter. Give me my gosh dang gun. You know, for a sneaky little warrior, you may have got some powers, but you got some tricks up your sleeve. Now what are we waiting for? You wanna leave or not? Look, every second I waste, it's always just gonna be a time of day of my life. Hey kid. While you were knocked out cold in the hospital, I found some of yours that belongs to you. Oh yeah, you did. What did you find, Haven? Does this photo look familiar to you? Have you completely gone nuts? Did you get that? Well, we were fighting, and then next thing you know, I knocked you out with my laser beam. Taser beam, same thing. This image fell out of your back pocket. Now tell me, who are the other two in this picture? Why are you touching my stuff that's not even yours? If you really want to know the truth, I'll tell you. Me and I had two other brothers. We were triplets, but we were separated at birth. Our names were... we were all triplets. Their names are Daryl and
Daryl Diaz and Derek Diaz. Well, I'm Doug Diaz. We are all triplets. Now, I know I said that, but what you need to recognize is what we've all gone through in this world. What we've seen, what we've heard. Now, this story takes place from when we were in our high school. This took it back to when I was abandoned in Chicago, and me and my brothers were separated at an orphanage at that time, and we were very close as brothers. But then, that was all going to change for a bad way. I got into a life of crime while Daryl got married. And Derek went to med school to be a doctor. One day I was doing a drive-by with my boys, and they told me to shoot this guy. I didn't even know it was Derek. I spent 3 years in prison. That night, I slept in my jail cell, and I kept having this dream about this guy named Death, and he's always in my mind, and he brought my brother Derek with him in my dream, and he told me before I even woke up. He told me if I find anybody wearing the same thing identical as him, I have to burn the suit and destroy the blade. But when I woke up that day, it all changed. I keep seeing memories of Derek. I sometimes wish I never killed him, because I knew it was all wrong. I chose this life. Now I have to deal with it. That's how it really ended. I spent 2 years behind bars. Daryl was married and had triplets of his own. And now my brother Derek can't even see us, 'cause he's gone, and I don't know what it is. I keep having nightmares about him. There's this guy that always stands right next to him, and he claims to say that his name is Death, and he says that we have to find something that he wears that is identical to him, and I have to destroy the blade and burn. I see how it is. You were a criminal. But also at the same time, you couldn't stand up for your own brother. You could have said no. And now that you're seeing this guy, he came from my dimension. He's known as Dream Death. He basically haunts anybody who makes the wrong mistake. And then as soon as he finds his first victim, he haunts your dreams. He'll bring back your memories. You can't let go of that dream until you make it right. To be honest, I don't even know how we're gonna do that. All it is just taking some clothing and just burning it into ashes. And if it means that I have to be the one to sacrifice myself, so be it. Sacrificing yourself won't even mean anything. You're still gonna have to be in the wrong. No matter how many crimes you've committed, you still will have to pay all those prices from every single person you have killed. You've got the decision to make, kid. Are you an assassin that saves people and kills enemies? Or are you an assassin that used to kill people and still kills people until this day? You want to go to Tech X or not? I don't think you really heard me. Just drive. Getting sick of this conversation already. Well, good thing that I have a screen
spy thing, and I just sent some drones in there. So, let's see. So, which means we see what they can see. So, which means we can see what they can see. Only through this screen. Not only that, but also, we also have extra guns in the back. Which means I can be able to take those if I need them. Other than my little pistol here in my pouch. Now, all we have to do is just sit here and look at what they're doing. Hey, what am I doing in here? Because obviously this is not the salesman that I was supposed to.
Listen, if you want to survive, you better listen closely. Do you see that mask on the counter?
Yeah, I see the mask. What do you want me to do?
I want you to put it on.
Okay. We doing here in their weapons?
Hey, that doesn't matter. Take a look at this.
So, do you have it? What are you referring to, sir? The specimen of weapon PX-23. We captured the person, we put the mask on him, we activated the chip, and not only that, but also we had to magnetize him inside of the gosh dang cell. Now, I always carry this on me for such an occasion. Now let me ask you again. Did you or did you not go downstairs and test our weapon PX-23's exam? Because we need those test results. And not only that, but also we need to find out what his blood sample is. Sir, we do have the specimens. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You have caused me enough pain. You have caused me enough suffering. You've caused me a lot of money. You've also caused me a fortune. You've caused me a lot of things in this gosh dang laboratory, as you call it. Now what I need you to do is get your butt off from out of this place, getting notes or whatever. And I need you to go downstairs and go open the door. Keep him in the cell. Study for what he can do and what his abilities are. And do your dang job. Otherwise, you're not the only one who's gonna end up like this person on the wall. Yes, sir. That guy is such a jerk. You know him? Oh, I know him. You got your sword? Because pretty soon we're gonna have to sneak in there. Except for we're gonna have to go guns blazing. You got your sword?
Oh, trust me, kid, I do. But I left it in the car, and there's a way for me to, there's a transmission yet to me.
Hey, ain't nobody hurt you for nothing.
And make sure everything's alright in the laboratory because we don't want anything going on.
We're running out of time. I'm working as fast as I can. You're not helping. We're not gonna make everything straight. Oh, they have an elevator too. This is too much to handle. Haven, how's it going?
I'm almost finished. We almost have every single information that we have. Now that we're almost gonna be done, we can get the heck up out of here.
Who is this guy?
Captain, we have orders from Lord Saxon.
Destroy all humans.
Then what are we waiting for?
Now you already got backup already. I haven't even been ready for this in like 2 minutes. Reload it later. Haven, I know exactly what they're after. You get downstairs. I'll handle these guys. This has to end this way. What?
Spent a long time in the wilderness, eh, Haven? Thought I told you to never return. You already know me, Haven. I don't listen to you. You know dang well I don't listen to nobody. I don't take word from nobody. I don't take no nothing from nobody. You already know this.
What I do know you for is for your crimes against this entire place. And you hold your crimes back at home, but you never take full responsibilities for them.
No, I hold no responsibilities nowhere. All you do is just get in my way of
Audio
things.
preview.
Like that sword there. I'm pretty sure you already know who that belongs to. That was supposed to belong to me, not you. You're talking about my responsibilities? My responsibility was to win, not lose. Wouldn't your father be very disappointed that you're wearing those earthly clothes?
What about these earthly clothes that you know? All you're wearing is just a cloak that your father gave you when he took over our planet. And you stood by his side when you could have turned against him.
Audio
I was there,
preview.
so what about it? Your father was the hero. And remember, he had a responsibility to protect our home. The reason why I was there is because obviously your father always said your actions would always catch up to you. Still, I don't believe that. But yet, it feels good to be bad. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. My actions don't come with my
Audio
responsibilities.
preview.
Yes, it does. Because obviously you can't even take full responsibilities of what your actions have become. Look what they have led up to you becoming evil. I just want you to remember one good thing. Good will always prevail against evil. Evil will die.
Audio preview.
Sorry to say, Haven, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that.
No!
You're nothing now. Be back, Haven. Mark my words. Stop.
Called for backup, Haven?
So Leonard, you already know what is going on. They blew a hole in the middle of that wall on the inside of that room. Turns out one of your men is gonna have to go around back and shoot that thing out of the sky. You got it. 2323. Turns out we have an unidentified aircraft around the back who just blew a hole in the wall, currently where the assassin is at. And we need 4 people to go around back, and if you see the target, shoot it down. And listen, we gotta get everybody out of there. We gotta get everybody out of there.
Listen, otherwise, what is gonna go on?
Fight craft, getting ready to fire. Bentley, it's now or never.
We have to get the heck up out of here now.
Well, Haven, I don't even know what to do. Obviously, this guy has a more powerful cannon than us.
I'm gonna have to go.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going out there to get the kid.
This guy's nuts. Listen, boys. We got everything done. They're gone. It's been 3 days. We're still on the search. We're gonna have to stay on the ship that Haven built. You two just relax. I don't know what you guys will do. Just relax. I'll see you guys around. Talk now? What is there to talk about, Haven? There's nothing there to talk about.
What about that time at the warehouse?
You know, what I still don't understand is how you know about that. I don't think how you figured that's your concern or none of your business. Why do you want to know so bad?
The same thing happened to me. My father, in my dimension, beat me every day.
You were tied up to a chair and beaten? Yes, I was. It's the most traumatic experience for me to ever even imagine. I won't be able to get it out of my mind, nor sleep at night. I'm not grumpy. I just always have my eyebrows like this because I always take everything seriously now. In my world, this is the same here. Haven, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I just...
It's fine, kid. But what sucked the most is that my mother left. That's why my father beat me every day. See, back at my home planet, everything was peaceful, nice. The sky was always blue, as it always is, even here. We had clouds. I lived in this wooden house that was in the woods, and it was a nice place to live. And then next thing you know, my parents had me. But then when my mother left, my father got angry. He invited his goons every day just to beat me. And he'd always blame me just for having our mother left when I was put into the adoption center after I was taken away from my father. I was traumatized for the rest of my life. But then my adopted father came in. He was a warrior. And he knew someone, and that's when me and a Saxon met. But now, I feel only the same pain every single time when I go into war. Or at least a battle, or training. But now...
And now, I have a chance to prove things right to him. And I'm stuck with my new adopted father. And my father, who used to raise me, is now dead and in the grave. I buried my original father. And then my father, who adopted me, was obviously a trainer. And then me and a Saxon were training. And then I was the one who won the big sword. He didn't. Then afterwards, next thing you know, he stabbed my adopted father. We had a battle. And afterwards, I came to Earth. I was assigned here by Master Messiah. I'm no demon. I'm no god. I'm no nothing. I'm just human with strange abilities. Every person could do something strange with their body, like a ventriloquist. They can talk, but without actually moving their mouth. There's a lot of things, like the Man of Steel. This is so much loss I can't even imagine. You have a chance to prove that before you die. Once you die, I can't help you. You're going to have to be on your own. And I won't be there to cover you. You have to understand, not everything is going to be the same as you thought it was going to be. This world is filled with nothing but evil. How can you say that it wasn't your fault that his wife left him? Obviously, it was obviously your fault. And you did nothing wrong. Haven, my story comes from a very hard time. You really want to know?
I knew these guys a long time ago. And what I didn't know is that these guys were trying to find me. But what I didn't know is that they were going to kidnap me. When I was walking home one day from school, a person came out of the middle of nowhere and chloroformed me, and I couldn't move. I was being thrown into the back of a van. But some people were watching and just didn't even bother to help me because they then already knew what I'd done. I've caused so much damage to other people, they just didn't care. I was in that warehouse for 2 years, beaten to death. That's when you know the man who beat me heard sirens outside. He got scared and barricaded every single door that was in that warehouse. I didn't know if he was going to kill me right then or leave me to die right after. But one thing I did know is that I was tied to a chair. I couldn't even move. If I were to make one false move, then my life would be at stake. But I knew the cost to my consequences. They would lead to my actions. Plus, I was a big fool. But Now, I have to see what else is going on out here. Now, I have a chance to make things right. Plus, making it harder for the police to see. He destroyed the power box, making it harder for the police to see. But the police weren't that dumb. We all knew what was going on that day. They all kicked down the door, every single door. We can hear chairs flying around the room. And I hear even more chaos coming, and all of it is breaking loose. All chaos of it breaking loose. All I hear is yelling and helicopter. As soon as the police broke down the door, we all knew chaos was breaking loose. We heard yelling, gun firing. I heard every single door being opened by gunfire. Every single person checking each floor. I heard a lot of banging and stomping around me. And I was scared, thinking that, what if the police sees me and next thing you know they shoot me? Next thing you know they find the guy who took me and beat me. They arrested him for assault and battery, holding me for captivity, and assault with a deadly weapon. Next thing you know, I was put in the ambulance, beaten up and bloody. I had blood dripping down from my face. I was cut towards my eye. My nose was broken. My jaw just couldn't move. I couldn't see where anything was. Even the ambulance rolls up and I was put on the stretcher. The ambulance rolled me through the city. And then I was in a hospital bed for like 2 months. When I was in the hospital, everything was just so stressful to me. I couldn't even tell what I was in.
Kid, desperate times always calls for desperate measures. But we gotta meet up with our matches. That's how it originally ended. It ended up with me being in the hospital with 37 stitches all over my body. I had like every single part of my body stitched. I couldn't move for months until I had to get them removed as surgery. And then after my stitches were stitched, I went home to see my adopted father and my adopted brother.
died. Because they both stepped on different landmines. They sacrificed themselves. They sacrificed their own lives for this country. And for me and my little triple brothers. And with them so much. I do not believe or understand how much I miss them. Your father may have left you. Your father may have just you may have think that he abandoned you. You only left to protect you. There's only one thing that you're letting it do. You're letting it take a toll on you. And you have to forgive. You have to. Otherwise it's going to kill you and eat you up from the inside. Sir, we're back at what used to be Tech X, and what's left of it. Possibly if we go back down there, we can find something that it can be useful to us. Send the strike team down. Yes, sir.
Calling all units. Station 4.
Get down there. Wait. Everybody, set your weapons to stun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Check the side. I'll go with you. Call Lord Saxon down here. He's gonna wanna see this. Lord Saxon, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. What do you need?
We just found weapon BX-23. You might want to see this.
Bring it up to the ship.
Yes, sir. He wants us to bring him to the ship. My weapon has already been set to stun. Let him out. Yes, sir. Load him up on the ship, but first cuff him. Sir, I don't have my cuffs with me. They're back at the weapons barracks. Oh, sorry, sir.
Access granted.
Keep moving. Sir, now that we're sweeping out the place, this is a guy who we found.
What is that thing on the back of his
No
head?
clue what that thing is on the back of his head. We believe it's some kind
Take
of...
him to the lab.
Yes, sir. What do you bring to my laboratory to work on today? Our boss wants to see if we could possibly work that chip on the back of weapon BX-23's head that came with the mask. And not only that, but he's trying to control him.
I can try to see what I can do, but there's not much I will do. I don't know about that chip, but I will find something that makes it tick. Then Lord Saxon can finally take over his mind, and then he'll rule the world with it. Speaking of the world, when do we start the war?
Down to 2 days. Today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is when we start fighting. But first we have to help our master finish up the day by building up the reaction chamber. He's trying to bring back an army of killer robots to end the human population. So, once we're done, we will turn against him if we get a chance. But if it is stopped, then it is delayed.
Yes, Captain.
Prepare my ship.
Where are you going, sir?
I'm going down to the mining bay to see if the reactor is getting ready to be done.
Yes, sir. I will get that on
Lord Saxon
right now.
wants this project finished. Down to the mines. Mine code 3X497. I hate this costume. the blaster in order to start. In order to begin that portal, we must find a strong jewel in the middle of the city. Send out the strike team. But except for an on the floor, send out the gun probes. Sir, where are you going? I'm going to the laboratory to see if scientists finally got it right. Yes, sir. And the thing in the back of his head is known as a hypno-marso chip. So now we have the power. I put the audio on hold so that way you can hear your voice. Go ahead and tell it to activate. Finished. Today's weapon BX-23. Come and meet your new master. With me at the foot of our ship, and then we will terrorize the world. Our enemies are the Assassin and Haven. For now, we must wait for their arrival. The time has come for me to settle an old score. You are so dead, Haven, because I'm coming for you. Feels. Hey kid, how does it feel to have your jacket back?
Pretty good, actually. No. Thank you so much, Officer Leonard, for finding this jacket. Where was it?
Kid. Well, one of my officers was the one who found the jacket on the scientist that was back at Tech X.
Preview.
Officer Leonard, I got word that weapon BX-23 is out of Tech X and with the Saxon now. This can't be good. That can't be good. Seems that we're gonna have to lay low for a while. What did you have in mind and plan to lay low? Possibly you guys find a house where we find all information of how to stop weapon BX-23. Trust me, we'll stop him. And then once we do, we'll be able to live freely again.
Well, we better find somewhere to hide and lay low for a second. The Saxon is trying to find that ruby.
One of the most powerful jewels to have, for anybody to have in their own climps.
Why didn't you put it in like a secret military base so that way he couldn't find it?
That would be kind of too exposed, kid. We had so many of our enemies climb onto our military ships, break into the safe, and take the jewel. Our last jewel was destroyed in the fire.
Makes sense.
Touch ground? Yeah, we touch ground. Haven, you and the assassin go find somewhere to stay for a while. I'm gonna stay here and look at all information that we need to defeat weapon BX-23. And not only that, be safe. I will also still have my radar up. And my sonar. To see if we ever have any incoming, I don't know, incoming people that are coming to fight us. Stay safe, Haven.
How about us hiding in here? I think he's home.
who's in my house.
Obviously someone you already know.
Show yourself.
Then how about I show you and you find out?
Doug?
Funny.
But I thought you were dead.
Now tell me, who's the kid on the wall? So I'm only gone for like a month or
I
two,
saw what happened.
and you already decided to replace me?
You were beaten in that way.
Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. A few years or two,
You survived.
you decided to replace me. Don't you
That's
dare
not
lie to
what
me.
happened, Bug.
How long has this been going on for, huh? A month? A
That is
week?
not what
A
happened.
year? 5 years? I trusted you. And you left me at that
That
abandoned
is
warehouse
not
to
what
die.
happened,
You always told me, Dad, follow my dreams. And follow
Bug. That is
whatever I
not what
need to
happened,
achieve.
Bug.
Follow and get whatever I want. Do you want to know what I want now? I want you dead.
Kid, no.
No! My God, it's not worth it. He's the reason I was abandoned in that warehouse. But didn't Officer Leonard save you? Yeah, Officer Leonard did save me, but obviously you don't even see the fact that he's right here with a new kid. He already replaced
Thought you
me.
were dead, kid. Don't you get
You
that?
don't even see it. Give me my gun! Where'd you go, you little rat? Don't you look behind you? Huh? Sorry, kid.
Hey, son. How you holding up?
Don't call me that.
Son, you know I didn't mean nothing for this.
Yeah? You wanna talk about us being fair? You did
Listen,
all of this to
I'm
me.
sorry.
You left me to rot in that abandoned warehouse
It's
for 2 years
Not too late. It's
with him.
not too late. I can change this. We can change.
Make it right.
Together.
Making it right won't undo all of the damage you've already done. You know what? You taught me a skill. Don't watch the mouth. Watch the hands. I'm not even going to attack you.
Come
Let's
on, don't
get
be
out of
like
your way.
this. You're better than this. Beat this guy by the last second. Officer Leonard, please come in, Officer Leonard.
Yes, what is it?
We have an unidentified aircraft that just entered our sector from where we were supposed to lay low.
I have to alert Haven and the others.
Send them a code 19 flare. Officer Leonard, we got your message loud and clear. What's going on?
It turns out we have no time left to prepare.
We figured out how to
waiting
defeat
for
weapon
the X-22.
He's not gonna stop.
I have to find
How about
the
we bring
person
our
that will
battle
get rid of him. Haven,
How about you, kid?
assassin.
What do
two
you
have
say
to
we
be
take-
You
know I'm up for the challenge.
hand.
Do you think you could probably take them on? Destroy their aircraft? Then do it.
Unidentified person. Let's see the monitors. Oh, that's not that's supposed to mean. He's looking right at us.
I get it, he's looking at us. But what is he doing? Whoa!
Which means we're being boarded.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna camouflage and then I'll come out.
Didn't your mother ever tell you not to play harsh?
Stop. Let me handle Haven from here. Do you think you could kill the assassin? Then do it. Okay, yeah, I get that, but wait, who is that?
Explosives here. Because you fell right into our trap. Oh. Wow. Well, that was easy. You win some, you lose some. Well, isn't this a surprise?
Sorry for the inconvenience, Haven. But it seems like me and you got an old score to finish.
And I see you brought help. You couldn't even fight me yourself, even if you could.
Temper. You have so much anger just like your adopted father.
The only temper person around here is you. Sorry to say, kid, you have some anger too. What was it? Your father? Well, maybe it's me. Doesn't this feel like a memory to you? You're just mad all because my father gave this sword to me. Now, how could I ever forget? Come on, old friend.
You know,
Said you got me. You're
yes,
a
sir.
rag in your
T-shirt. Okay. Let's see
Come
what
on.
else you got.
We're young and I get it. One, two, three. He's done.
Coward, hiding behind your blade. Give up. You can't win.
You're right, Avon. I can't win, but I can disappear. I'm only gonna ask you this once. Lay down your weapon, and we can handle this thing. Right, Avon. Yeah. We are.
Oh, you're so on.
Stay close and stay. Maybe we can find info. Listen here, fella. You're gonna tell us exactly where that energy chamber is so that way we can shut it down. I'd rather you kill me than I give it to you. Okay, I'll just look it up on the databanks. Thanks for now. So he really didn't say anything, did he? Get this body out of my way. I've worked with computers all my life. Here we are. So it turns out it's in the storage bay, which is also the last door over. This is not good. Well, we gotta go. But while our men Well, our men are... starting to flatten. Yep, I hear them, and there's bombs going off.
It seems that the reactor is in the last room.
You have to get there and shut it down now. It's a good thing I brought this with me. I'm gonna have to use this shot just to block the door. To shut this door, you never know if it's a secret entrance. Last blast from this pistol. Now I'm out of ammo. Guard the door. Its counterpoint. Otherwise, we're never gonna shut it down first before we destroy it. Getting as fast as I can. You, get on the ground. Okay. Gun is coming out of the holster. There's nothing in it.
We're gonna get away with it? I don't really think so. And it's too bad it has to end like this.
That's how you don't end it?
Huh? I swear this chamber does not shut up about it. What?
Oh! I love this thing. Come on, let's get you out of there. Would you get that situation handled? Aha, I got it. It's at the neural anchor point where I have to shoot. So I'm gonna shut off the transformation. And I'm gonna finish the job.
Say goodbye to your precious project, Saxon. Hey!
We did it. We really did it.
No, no more Haven, please. Give me mercy, I beg of you.
You were the mercy. Now plead for it? I thought you were made of dust.
Wrong answer.
Whoa! Come on, don't die on me. We need help now. Sitting here dying, but you still alive. You got a family. That's true. I didn't even get to see my brother Daryl and his family. It ain't easy, man. You know. Take care for me while I'm gone,
I promise.
Hello, who are you? You must be Rudy, Theo,
Yes,
and
we
Rio.
are. Who are you?
Hey guys, who's at the... Who are you?
Hello, Daka.
Sir, I'm sorry to say, but you can't just...
Are you Daryl Diaz, brother of Derek and Doug Diaz? Yes, I am Daryl Diaz. Come on in. Come on in.
I'm Haven Sever. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, Daryl. Nice to meet you. Now, what are you here for? Your brother had a secret form of cancer, Hodgkin lymphoma. It's a cancer tumor inside of his brain. And he was also a spy.
Spy? I thought he said he was an assassin working for the police.
He was actually an assassin. Okay. What's all this about? Why are you here? How do you even know me? Last time serving in his last mission was with me, stopping my old friend from conquering the world. His last words were, "Protect my brother." Not only that, but he left you some kind of gift. Okay, what's the gift? Isn't this his gun? He gave you his gun, and he helped you get into the police academy. He wants you to be the police officer you want to be. Trust me, it'll all be worth it in the end. Hey, Haven?
Yes?
You.
Hey, Dad, you okay?
Yeah. Hey, kids, what do you say we go get some hot chocolate?
Yeah!
Is this pod
Yes,
up
sir.
and running?
This pod is up and running.
Thank you so much for everything.
No, Haven. Thank you for everything.
Well,
Officer Leonard, over and
I'm
out.
gonna go home.
When people ask you about a story, you always say it starts with a beginning, middle, and end. But what they don't know about that story is that it has history. But history will always find its way into our tomorrow. But if there's always a place for us to know and see at the same time, we all have to know who we truly are on the inside. This isn't just the end. It's actually the beginning.
You took in another one of our henchmen. First it was Doom, now it's this guy. I think it's time for me to make my match. And this time, I'm going to make it count.